Yo, my name is Stigmat. I'm going to try and beat the Twin Galaxies world record for Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. It's currently standing at 3610. Be able to beat that. Not exactly sure what I need to put in for the verification process, but hopefully this is acceptable. I'm gonna try and explain what I'm doing during the run, and if you guys don't believe that this is legitimate or anything, feel free to talk to me. Okay, one. Here's my timer. Here it is. One. Go. We're gonna be taking Kimberly because she is the fastest. Good striking power. She has range attack. She's pretty good. We're gonna be using her for all stages, except for the fourth one. And there's gonna be a very specific reason for that. I'm just rusty, I guess. So, of course, in a beat 'em up speedrun, you want to group the enemies as much as possible. You want to kill as many enemies as you can in combo. I suck at talking while speedruns. But yeah, it's all about the grouping basically. Stage 1 is pretty easy, you know, you have the great bodies which basically die in one hit. Ones die in one combo or 6 attacks. What I do here is trying to stutter one of my punches, just to 6 punches instead of one combo, which is a tiny bit faster. If that doesn't allow you to group them, you probably want to skip that strat, but up. Now, the funny thing about this game is whenever you morphed, everyone is basically the Red Ranger, when it comes to the skin at least. There's just so much memorization when it comes to these games, you won't remember where everyone is. You don't technically need to kill the things that are dropping bombs. But if you kill it, the enemies actually spawn a bit faster, so it's totally worth doing. Killing the 3 guys on the truck with one hit is actually kind of precise, but it's not that hard. You have a few frames to do it. Okay, time for the first boss. Bones. Right now I want to combo it as much as possible. Honestly, this fight is pretty simple. Okay, now I want to land one combo on him. I'm gonna try for the quick kill. That's not it. Okay, it might be 2 combos. Slight mistake. Get the quick kill. When I don't get the quick kill, I like to use the bomb just because I don't have to guess where it's going to be. It's not as fast, but... Okay, next level. This one is probably my worst level. Again, you don't technically have to break those, but they get in the way, so... If it's going to give you trouble, you might as well just get rid of it. Green guys are basically jumpers. They really suck. Can waste a lot of time. So again, you want to group them if possible. Kinda film my setup here. Yeah, this stage is rough so far. Pretty sure that I still can beat 3610. It's gonna take a bit of effort. Hope so, or else I'm gonna have to redo this entire video. Okay. It's morphing time. Actually gain a bit of HP back when you are morphing, so very helpful. There's basically two shielded guys here. I'm gonna map them while they're not even on the screen. And that's it for this stream. Kinda like this section because there's a bit of platforming involved. Not too bad. Carry this guy with me just to group more guys together. It's again a bit of a rough section, but this is fine. Gonna walk through that guy just so that both of them are on the same side. Their HP are not exactly high, but it's okay. Bit more platforming. Hate when he does that. Well, he's just going to be rude, apparently. You have to get rid of that guy, the shooting thing, because he actually... It's part of the mob count, if I can express it that way. So if you don't kill him, one of the enemies won't spawn right away. It's kind of a big deal to actually get rid of him. Nice. Once again, a bit of grouping. One guy and two guys. That guy on that side. Remember if there's a wave? Yes, there is. Might sound stupid, but just throwing someone the other way is actually kind of tricky. Especially with Kimberly, because when you press up, she tends to shoot an arrow instead. Which is not exactly the result that you want. This guy is very luck dependent, very RNG dependent. He won't work too much. He has a second phase where you go all over the place. That's where we're going to use the bomb. Enter it pretty soon. Now. No. There it is. And at this time I think that if I do one more combo on him, he's dead. There you go. That's stage 2. Alright, stage 3. Stage is kind of tricky, but it's kind of cool at the same time. There's not too many games where you actually have to fight electric ice. That's something that's very lacking in gaming. Okay, one thing to note is that the spiders don't actually even have any hitbox, so you can walk in the spider, that's completely fine, but not in its projectiles. Bad. Didn't want to grab that guy. Same thing with the ice. When they don't have electricity, you can just walk through. When they do, they will hurt you. So I didn't necessarily have to get rid of it, but it's in the way, so... My grabs are very rusty. Well, everything is rusty, to be honest. Enemies can get hazards. It's not used that much in the run, but it's actually a possibility, so that's kind of why I was still ducking when the building went after me. I knew that I was fine. Gonna use that a bit in stage 4. A little bit in the laser room in stage 5, I guess. Okay, so this room first, okay. It's again a bit of thing. Always found these sections, the crawling sections, kind of stupid because the enemy is nowhere near as fast as we are, so as long as you keep going forward, there's that. Want to stay on their right. Be able to group them and move to the next screen ASAP. Same thing here, you want to stay on the right, so let's stay on your left. We're gonna need to kill the guy in the other screen for the water. So we have to skip one cycle here. Which is a time loss. It's not a huge deal, but you're gonna take whatever time you can. The speed run. That's what it is. Using the iframes here. All right. There's nothing much to say about the swimming section, to be honest. There's no way to beat that cycle, so you're gonna have to wait. No choice. But you want to be on the ground as soon as possible. Just not be stuck here, just like I am right now. Of course that mob is just gonna troll me. Fine, regardless. Or not. Wasn't sure if you could go down here. I usually make the cycle and I'm able to go up. But that's the way I guess. There was HP in that trait, but we don't need it. Okay, boss. Want him to shoot eyes as much as possible instead of lasers. That's good RNG. Just like that. Just gonna spam combos on phase 1. The bomb for phase 2. That's the attack you don't want him to do, because it's slow. Okay, now I need to do 11 slashes, then use my bombs, and he's going to be dead. And he should be dead. There you go. So as I said earlier, I'm gonna be switching rangers now. It's a black ranger. Just because this ranger actually has the highest attack of every single ranger. And he can beat the boss really fast. His leg sweep move is actually pretty good versus jumping guys, and this stage is full of them. We can definitely benefit from that guy. Those lamps will actually hurt the enemies as well, as you just saw. It's not necessarily something that we're going for, trying to hurt them with the lamps. But it's cool to keep in mind. The lasers. So basically in this game, everything that hurts us will hurt them as well. Back to grouping enemies. Can you throw? Thank you. Those guys will actually throw their weapons. Will throw knives if give them the time to. But you know, it's easy to spot, easy to dodge as well, so it's nothing to worry about. The darker one and the darker one will take one. It's also something to keep in mind. Only exception is this screen because I can't really explain that. This screen, the lighter enemy will take multiple attacks as well. During the rest of the run, lighter ones will actually. This is the stupidest elevator time. Every single thing is shooting by at us except for two of them. But other than that, we're very safe. This one and the last one, I usually try to do the Power Ranger dance in this screen. Because let's face it, we have nothing to do. For the explosion, explosions are cool. It's HP, I don't care about it. And that's the climb. We're gonna try to play basketball with them. Jar downstairs, it's another bomb. I can't have more than one, so since I haven't used it, it's completely pointless. Honestly, whenever I try to grab that bomb, I always die anyway, so... Okay, mini boss for this stage. I'm actually going to use the bomb on it, because if he goes down, probably won't be able to hit. So it's actually faster to use the bomb on the mini boss than the actual boss for this level. The boss is a joke anyway, so doesn't really matter, to be honest. There we go. Completely free. Honestly, that's super easy to do. And we're back to Kimberly for the last real stage. After that, there's going to be 2 boss fights. And the game will be over. This stage is really honestly, you have this cavern section followed up by lab section, I guess. A very bad throw. I didn't really want to throw that guy. I don't know why this guy didn't die, but... Those guys, quite a bit of damage. So yeah, you try not to get hit by them. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm usually calling those grey guys with the sword Twitch mods. But we're not streaming today, I'm just making a video. It's morphing time! Like I said, it's very easy to see when they're going to throw their knives, so dodge as well. And we're gonna start the transition to the lab. Probably my favorite section, to be honest. We can just ignore that guy. Won't even go after us. Okay. It's okay, I don't like barrels anyway. Don't really use them to run. Use them anyway. I'm using ones pretty much just because it's in the way. And I almost basically used it by mistake. Not exactly according to plan. Okay, and now we're going full into the lab. Best section in the game. I don't know why I like it that much, to be honest. It's not even that cool, but... Okay, that's just bad game, to be honest. It's so hard to spot these guns. They're blanket on. Okay, the laser room. This room is actually pretty easy. You're gonna see that the laser has a surprising hitbox. I messed up. I'm gonna have time for this. Okay. Just want to land a full combo on him, then throw your bomb. It's gonna destroy it. Don't need the bomb for the boss anyway. It's a lot faster to do it this way. And he sucks. Okay, boss time. So basically for this boss can teleport a lot. I want to stay on his left. If you stay on his left, he should not teleport. Ever. Just going to suck and do those attacks. He also has another weapon, but since he's not going to teleport, he's not gonna use it at all. Please come here. Alright. 3610, yeah, that's still doable. Even with it's such a shit run, to be honest. Almost embarrassed to submit it. Good enough, I guess. Yeah, you basically dash by the taps on the forward button and that slash using the Y button. That's the strongest attack that you can do with this guy. Man, he really sucks. I swear he's never giving me a hard time like that. By the way, my PB is already gone. This is not a good run. I was going to ask if the game froze or something. I feel like this took forever. So you want to do the same thing with this boss, except that you want to jump a lot. Phase done. Only the second phase left. Pretty much the same as the first phase, except that golden. Doesn't change much, to be honest. $33.38. So yeah, honestly, I hope that this was good enough to consider legit. As well as a world record for Twin Galaxy. If you have any questions, I'm gonna try and set up my profile correctly with Discord and all that. Feel free to hit me up. You got knowledge about the game, you know, if there's anything that you're doubting, I don't mind explaining it. And if you don't think that my time is legit, I don't mind doing it live or something. So the credits, just I like having credits in my videos. So yeah, I'm glad to be joining Twin Galaxies. I just discovered it recently because of a guy that's trying to break the Link to the Past record for it when it comes to speedrunning. Kinda like what you guys get going on. especially since there's not only speedruns but scores as well. I'll be only going to be focusing on Snes for now because that's the only console that I have. I know that you guys don't take emulators, totally fine with that, get it. I don't know if I need to show my console or whatever, but I'm playing on Snes. I always play on Snes, play on Snes. Oh, I guess that I'm gonna turn off the console after that so you're gonna see the blue spot on my TV. Probably even hear me turn off my console. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I already was speedrunning the game. My actual real speed using the speedrun.com rules, which are a tiny bit different, like there might be 5 to 10 seconds difference, is at 32:08. So this run was pretty bad, too bad at the same time. Can't really complain about it. And yeah, if somebody beats me, I'm gonna go back for it. And that's the kill screen. You get 3 passwords, and those passwords are used to enter the battle stages with 2 players, which is really fun. Much. And that's about it. I'm gonna be turning off the console. Be able to maybe hear the click of the console and of my TV. There you go. Thank you for considering my run and have a good night.